let's talk about girlfriends. In the last video, we talked about what it took to make a good boyfriend, and I can only hope that my tips and pointers helped some of you guys out. But there are two sides to this coin, and now it's time to talk to the ladies. Now girls, understand I am completely speaking out of my dudeness. I can only say what I think makes a good girlfriend. So if you have anything you want to say that might be different, or if you want to put in your own opinion, don't be afraid to put it in the comments. But I just want to let you guys know that this is just my opinion. So let's get started. Number 1. Try and understand your man. This seems like a pretty simple premise to start out with, but you would not believe how many girls I met that just don't understand how their guy works. I've heard stuff from girls that made me look at them and say, "You really think that's what he's thinking? Girl, you wouldn't have a clue if I handed it to you." Girls and guys think in two completely different ways. And if you ladies go into a relationship understanding that the way he thinks is not the way you think, it's gonna be a lot easier to cope with some of the stuff that we do. Number 2, don't be so serious. I actually got this one from a married friend of mine. I understand that for a lot of us the pressure is on to get married early, especially here at an Adventist school. But you gotta understand that marriage does not have an expiration date. Statistics say that the average amount of time between marriage and divorce is about 8 years. And the average age that people get divorced is 30. That's not that old. So let's say you get into a relationship your senior year of college. You graduate and get married at about the age of 23. By the time you reach 31, statistically, you've already divorced that guy and are 1 year into looking for another marriage. There's no clock ticking here. You and your boyfriend need to be able to discuss the appropriate time when the two of you are ready to start a life together. Number 3, have a little bit of faith in us, yo. My girlfriend just told me today that every girl she's ever met has some sort of jealousy problem. Cause naturally, you want your man for you and you only. But she also told me that every girl has the choice to choose between being jealous and being logical. How's your man ever supposed to be around you when every time he's not, you think he's up to something? When I say I'm with my dudes, I'm really with my dudes. You ain't gotta Sherlock Holmes this. This is elementary, my dear Watson. Until he gives you a reason not to believe him, assume that your man is telling the truth. No good relationship was ever built on mistrust. Number 4, do not try and change your man. Personally, this is one of my biggest pet peeves. The idea that some women think that just because they are with a guy, that means they now have the right to try and change who he is as a person. If I wanted somebody's help changing who I was, I'd get a psychotherapist. That's not what I need in a girlfriend. I need someone who's going to accept me for my flaws and help me better myself as a person. Not try and turn me into something that I don't want to be. Only God can change the human heart. So please, ladies, don't try. And finally, number 5, put God first in your relationship. That seems familiar, it's because it's the same thing that I told the dudes in the last video. Because it's still the most important part of any relationship. You have got to be your boyfriend's spiritual support. Because I'll admit, it's kind of easy for us to get off track. You've got to be there to help guide him down the straight and narrow in the same way that he should be guiding you. And the end goal for the both of you is always heaven. As always, if you think that there's anything that we need to talk about, go ahead and leave it in the comments section. And I'm always available at my personal Twitter account. I hope these videos have helped guys and gals figure out a little bit better what it is to be a good boyfriend or girlfriend. As long as the two of you keep your eyes on the prize, you'll be a great power couple.